Oh my God. And we are live. Oh, wow. This went really good. Okay, so we are missing one of our divergents, right?
Yes, I don't know what she's doing.
Perhaps she's lost in La La Land, do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think she would be lost. Yeah. Okay, so I'm sending a special try and just come for a little bit. So let's see. Let me just check. Do you okay? Okay, the sound is okay. Everything's tell us. A big shout out to our Diogo Silva, which is our moderator, amazingly taking care of us. Yes, he said we are good. Yeah, he said we are good to go. Let's start this. Yeah, audio is good, is great, perfect. The image is good, everything is good. We have Joelle. Good night. Yeah, the sound is great. Brilliant. Okay. Well, if it's just the two of us, yeah, we have to really work this one out. Okay. So Darren, he said that he would come on, but probably a little bit late. Yeah. And the topics for today, right? Have you seen the letter that I sent today, me and Anthony?
Yes, at the second page, I have to breathe really deep. I think you just do it like this when you receive a letter.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just have to rebut one point.
Yeah. That's all. Either you do that or you prove the claims that you sent. We even allow you to choose, you know. There is a option for you to choose, so that's all good.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay, so let me get the people in that are watching us to the point of what we are going to do here today as beautiful divergents that we are. So I want to touch the point of deed of assignment. Yeah. What is it? Why it's necessary? Yeah. And why should everyone know about it? Yeah. I want to touch the point of bailiffs, what they are not. Okay. The sticky noses, like the one I had today. Yeah. which is funny enough because I finished the lean to his CEO yesterday. I posted, yeah.
Yes.
The public. So his CEO received a final agreement that there is no disagreement, and today I received that one from that sticky notes and full of claims. I mean, it's just ridiculous, right? Okay, and I want to touch as well on points of the janitors and their presumptions. Okay. Then, by suggestion of Anthony, as you all know, Anthony is working with me in the background, in the backstage. And he also suggested to finding backbones and sending emails like we have today. Yeah. So like a call to action. Yeah, for the barons and baronesses. Yeah, like I've received that full of claims that not only touches my legal embodiment, but all our legal embodiments, because he made a suggestion or he alleged, yeah, that just because we are in those groups, I don't know what groups are those, yeah, that we are still liable. Okay, it doesn't matter which group are you in, but you are still liable under an act. Okay, and we don't need your consent. What the hell are you talking about? We don't need your consent. Okay, that's
I read that one.
Yeah, that's another good one to touch upon. Keep lean. Another point that Anthony is making is to keep liens professional and not personal, which is another suggestion. I know that sometimes we want to go a little bit, but we can't. Yeah, and we will touch on that as well. Emailing or doing liens on CEOs and directors in mass. So call of action again. And he's saying that Stephen Fitzpatrick, chief executive of SSE, is now a director for OVO, which is odds. Yeah. So yeah, and then he goes on for us to mention things like this, to draw attention to the scumbags, basically. So where do you want to start? Since we are alone.
From the beginning, which was the first one that you said? There's so many. The bailiff.
Oh, you want to go for the bailiff or the deed of assignment? That was the first one I said. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So, okay. What is a deed of assignment, right? That should be.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
In English, I cannot understand well.
Okay.
It's like an agreement.
No, my sweet lullaby. No, a deed of assignment is a very important piece of paper that all the bailiffs should carry with them when they are telling you that you are in debt and you need to pay them. Yeah. The thing that they should bring with them is the assigned deed of assignment, which means that because all these bailiff companies, what do? They buy the debt. Yeah, you're frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back again. Yeah. So they buy the debt and then they go after you. It's like the third party. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. Okay, I understand now. Yes.
You get it now. Yeah. So they go after you saying that now you have to pay them. Right? Okay, but for that to exist, there needs to be a deed of assignment, which means that you have to sign with like A and B has to sign agreeing that they could sell that debt to a third party.
To a third party, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Did you get it?
Yes, but I'm.
It works the same way in Portugal.
Yeah.
Okay, it works the same way. Okay, so if anyone comes at you with a claim that you owe them because, like, let's say you didn't pay to the.
We have the similar. It's an institute that called Instrum Portugal. Instrum Justice. They come to you and they say that are charging for that from that company. So they think they speak for them.
Yeah. Well, it's a little bit more than that because they are making a claim that they have the deed of assignment.
Yeah.
Okay. So they are not just well, it's considered malfeasance. Yeah,
of course, because we never signed that agreement with them or the other ones as well. So there's no debt.
Well, yeah, to begin with, we know that there is no debt. Yeah, that's the first one.
That's
And
the first one.
okay, so our special guest is coming. Do you want to try and see who it is?
Anthony, is it?
No, I mean, Anthony is not a special guest anymore. Anthony is the one that is always working on the background. So Anthony is already part of the memorabilia.
I don't know. Who do you invite to this?
Anymore. No, he used to be. No, I did promoted him.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so okay, this guest will explain very, very well what is indeed the power of that deed of assignment. He's just saying 2 minutes and he will be on. Probably he won't be on for too long because he's on holidays and I am robbing him of his good free time. Like I always do, right? One day I wake up and I'm like, oh, I remember this. Let's try this one. Yeah. But I'm going to try to find out that piece so I can share here as well. And let's see what I can come up with. Okay, so in the meantime, if anyone in the chat you have any questions so far, or if you want to see anything discussed here, feel free to go on and tell us all about it while we wait.
I think João Coelho is asking something. I don't know. Is something that they don't have? What do you mean, João?
What did he say? Oh, yeah, he's referring to the deed of assignment, which is something that they don't have. Yeah, he's just
okay.
Yeah, he's just
they don't have. Okay.
Yeah, it's something that they don't have. So basically, a deed of assignment is a legal document. I love that word. That transfers the rights and obligations of one party to another. In most cases, a deed of assignment is used to transfer property or interest in property from one person to another. Look at the words, right? Property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
person.
Yeah, and persons. We already know that the word person, it's a what?
It's a legal embodiment. It's everything but us, women and men. So.
Well, it's a corporation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I am here trying to find out where you guys can go and check this for yourselves, which is very interesting. If you go and this, I'm going to do it to relate it to the UK also, yeah, because yeah. But even in I mean in Portugal, yeah, you can do the same because yeah the same applies.
Different names, same shit. So.
Or yeah, got it. Let's see if I can share the screens now. Oops. No. Oh, what a nicely thing to be here. Oh, okay. So wait, let me see here, because my guest is with a little bit of a trouble coming in. Did you have any problems coming in to the thing the first time? Did you have to allow for
to get in the call? No.
Yeah.
In the call on the YouTube? No, I just follow the link, and as I use the browser of DuckDuckGo, he only give me permission to get in through the Chrome.
Oh, okay.
Is with difficulties to get in.
Yeah. I think it says that the asking for the settings to join. Yes, so
ignore that part and just follow the message that it says that he has to change the browser if he's using a different browser.
Oh, okay. Okay, hang on a minute. He's calling.
Let me join this way.
Okay. We will be doing it this way then.
Now I can't hear you. Cheers.
Oh, cheers. Hi.
Let's see if I can move where it's a little bit quieter. 2 minutes.
Okay, so but can you you need to allow the settings.
I'm not an iPhone.
What?
It's not an iPhone, it's Samsung.
Yeah, same as mine. Mena was saying for you to ignore that and go ahead and proceed, because it takes you to the browser, doesn't it?
It takes me too, but it says the browser won't let you in without mic or where.
Okay, so you have to allow the mic on your phone for the app Yeah.
Yeah, you have to give the permissions.
You have to give permission on settings. If you go to settings and allow the mic and the camera.
Yeah.
And is that the settings on WhatsApp?
No, on for this link that I send you.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll give it a try. I've got to cancel this now.
Okay.
And I'll give it a go.
Okay.
While drinking my red wine.
red wine.
Too much wine.
See you in a minute. Okay, so this is the big surprise. So is Dave. Dave is trying his best to come live with us, but yeah, some technical issues as always. So let's see if he can make it or not. We have Lars saying we also have Interim in Denmark trying to getting money off of people. Okay, good to know. So, okay, there is a couple of questions you can send to this amazing fuckers.
Yeah.
No, they are fuckers. No, these are not the sticky noses. These are the fuckers. Let's give the proper names to the proper workplace. Okay. So what you can do is, first and foremost, you can ask them to please provide me with the deed of assignment.
Yeah.
You have 7 days to provide me the deed of assignment. Probably they will come at you saying things like, we can't show you because it has confidential information, yada yada yada, or you don't need to see it, we have it, whatever they come up with. And you can tell them to then just how do you say, just blur the confidential information then and send it to me. Either way, if they tell you that we cannot send you because it has confidential information in there, they are already assuming that they have it, which is good, right?
Yeah.
It's good because they don't have it. And from that point on, you can start a lien with the more claims that they are going to make. So either way, it's a good start to ask.
A good start, yes.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's more to ask. How do you say, for the material evidence that they so like to say that they have when they don't have anything. Okay, so everyone can see the screen. Yeah, you can see the screen. All good. Can you? Yeah. Can you see the screen?
I can.
Okay. So here says the following. This is, I type HMRC deed of assignment. Over the past few years, a growing number of tax refund companies had been asking their customers to sign deeds or letters of assignment in respect of tax repayment claims. These assignments meant that HMRC paid the tax repayment to the agent, not the taxpayer. Right?
Yeah.
What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with the internet? That's more to my liking. Then you have another one here. How do I get a deed of assignment? Look at this. If you own the property as tenants in common, you can draft and sign the deed straight away. If, however, you own as joint tenants, you will need to get a severance of joint tenancy before you can get the deed. You must already own the property when you draft that, when you draft and sign your deed. How the hell do you own the property? How?
Yeah.
If we don't own any property, how the hell are these people, you know? It's just obfuscation after obfuscation. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. When you start reading this, especially if you go on the internet these days, I think because people have been searching for this type of things, what they put out, we have.
Dave?
Yeah, but the device is not connected. Let's see. Okay, but it's it's something.
Yeah.
Keep
trying, Dave.
Device is not connected, man. Okay, I'm gonna stop the screen share. Let's see if we can have. This will need to connect their mic before you can add them to the stream. Oh, okay. So he needs to
activate the mic.
Yeah. I can tell him. Dave, now you just need to allow to the what is the mic and the camera, so I can add you to the stream. So allow it to when you are inside of the studio.
Okay, you have to agree with everything, Dave. Here you don't have a choice.
Okay, we have Kyrie Ains asking, is there a podcast tonight? Yes, love. We are on live right now. Yay, yay. Okay, so about that, let's see if we can move a little bit. Okay. Is he? Device not connected. Yeah. Sorry, guys, but we will pass this. We will surely pass this technical situations. I'm sure of it. And Dave will be able to somehow understand how these technologies work, and that's yeah. Let's pray for that. Let's create that tunnel. Come on, Dave, you can do it.
We are 3 here, not 2, Dave. So come on.
Oi, oi. Well, he came in twice. Now he's trying to come in 2 times, but none of those are with the thing working. Okay, I'm telling him that there is no sound. Oh yeah, he got off. Okay, so is it too hot over there?
Yes, a lot.
Is it?
But it's too windy as well, and the wind is from north, so it's a balance of temperature. Yeah.
We have winter over here.
Really?
Yeah, the winter arrived. I'm not joking. It's like it's raining like hell. Yeah. And great.
I was about to asking you. You have a shirt. It's long sleeves, right?
No, it's half.
Oh, it's a t-shirt. Okay.
Yeah.
T-shirt.
No, it's half sleeves.
No, I'm too hot. I'm like this, and I'm in shorts. So
yeah, I can tell you going like this. Yeah, that is too hot. Oh, I'm so.
And it's me as well. No.
Yeah. Okay, so with this one, we already saw what is this all about, right? And I have something else to show, which is.
Yogu says he loves your t-shirt.
Oh yeah, thank you. It's just like me, crazy like me. Yeah.
Funny, very funny.
All the crazy stuff going on. Yeah, that's how I do it. Okay, so if these people, yeah, that go on knocking on people's doors and saying that, oh, yeah, you have to pay because you have a debt or something like that. Well, if you didn't do nothing, like either send them an opportunity to withdraw, or you let things go a little bit rail down the road, you can always ask them for the deed of assignment. That's a good start. And I mean, this work should be done. The questioning should be done way before they come knocking on your door. So basically, what we do is we do not let things how do you say it? Unresponsible? No, that's not the word. No. Now I'm just going on and on and on. No. Well, you always reply.
You have to do something.
Yeah, you always reply.
Yeah, never ignore it.
Yeah, don't ignore it. Because the more you ignore it, the worse they will get, and the more they will think that you are a scary cat.
They can do what they are doing.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know if we can.
Come on, Dave. Did you know my legal embodiment?
Yeah.
Change from body
to plant.
Yes.
Well, you can tell us about that one while I'm still helping Dave to join us.
Yeah.
So
yesterday I was putting some water on my plants, and I found a notice on my plants. I can show you the picture that I took. I don't know if you can see it. But it's very funny.
I can share it in the screen. Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, yeah. So that was the police, right?
Yeah. On the day before, the agent called me, and I was sleeping at 8:30 in the morning. And he said, "Hello, I'm the officer, Mr. Pacheco. Is this Miss Filomena Fernandes?" And I just hang up.
Like,
I didn't answer. I'm sleeping.
I'm not this one today. I don't want this today. No, not talking to you. Sorry.
On the other day, so I have some experiences before this, and I think that the agents that came to my door to bring this notice was the same officers on the other day, so they were afraid to confront me.
Yeah.
So they leave it there. I don't know. Now Miss Filomena is
they're not a part of the plant then.
Yes, they don't know where my mailbox is.
Yeah.
This is not a mailbox. Yeah. I just left.
Yeah, so now they have to wait for the plant to go there and speak with them.
And to respond. Yeah, and speak with them.
It just keeps. Okay, I'm not even going to read this one.
I'm already laughing.
Dave he's going mental. He's ranting all over the place.
Oh God.
He says error when he tries to allow it. Have you experienced that?
Yes, because his device has the permissions. He have is on the phone, on the computer, where is he?
Okay, so yeah, so Diogo is giving us a very good suggestion. Carla, do it the hard way through a phone call. Let's break pattern. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna call him now. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. People on the chat is saying do it the other way around and do it through a phone call and let's break pattern. Here, you are live.
Yeah, I can speak on this one.
Yeah. Everybody can hear in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if everybody can hear in the chat. Give us a...
Yeah, I can hear what people are saying. I just heard what you were talking about. But
okay, so
no matter what I press, it won't allow me to get onto it for some reason or other. It won't allow the mic, or I can do it this way. This is easy peasy.
Yeah. Well, probably... Yeah, probably we have to try it first without being live, and we can sort it out for a next time. Don't worry about it. But everyone in the chat is saying everyone can hear you, everyone can see you. So have a sip. Dip.
So they can hear what I'm saying now.
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah, perfectly.
We were talking about the deed of assignment and how important is that piece of paper?
If it's a piece of paper, it's a piece of paper. If it's a notice, it's a notice. If it's not signed, it's just a piece of paper.
Go on.
Yeah.
It's about 45 degrees here in Turkey. Look, wait a bit, bang. So what is the problem? We're not talking affidavits all night again, are we?
Oh, yeah. Well, kind of. So the topics for today is what is a deed of assignment and what bailiffs are not, right?
Yeah. Enforcement.
Yeah, that one too is a good one. And a call of action, Anthony suggested a call of action for everybody to email the CEOs and directors with the affidavit. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing that for 20 years though, haven't we, really?
Yeah.
So there's no new there.
Nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
Everybody does an email at the same time. If everybody sends an affidavit paperwork at the same time, the amount of paperwork they would have to dispose of or move would be unbelievable. If you would have 500,000 people, so that would be 500,000 emails. It would just stop everything. It would clog every system up. So it doesn't matter whether it's a deed of assignment and everybody's getting on about liens, etc., etc., etc. But it's like, until there's enough people to send all these emails or send all these affidavits and a covering letter, if you like, then anybody that's making a claim, which is that's all they're doing, and we're not making claims back, we're saying, well, you've got no authority to make your claim because we never signed to be governed. It's pretty simple. We never signed to be governed, and that's every 5 years. But it's like, how many times do we have to say this without making it complicated? comes to your door or comes to you with any sort of notice or any piece of paper, are you obliged to answer them? Are you obliged to talk to them? Are you that name that they want to speak to, etc., etc.? Are we on right lines here?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Drink a little bit more. Wait, I'm trying to figure it out where I'm going to set you up. Sure, here you are. Okay, here you are. No, you're not here. Okay, you are here. Go on. What?
See, everything that's going on here, where there's a live band, everything is live downstairs. So it's difficult to hear what's going on, what's been said.
No, I'm the one who was trying to put you in a position that I didn't have to be holding you in my hand.
That's ominous. Right, well, what we'll do is we'll organise it for another day, because it's going to be really difficult doing it this way. It'll spoil your podcast. And you're quite capable of answering any questions, are you?
Well,
any that's otherwise, then text me or whatever while I'm getting pissed.
That's the best one. Just leave us with one of your rants then. Give us one of your rants.
Just no. Do you want? Well, just I need to send everybody the latest rant. So right, I'll give you a little rant now then.
Yeah.
So everybody's trying to do liens, everybody's trying to answer paperwork, everybody's trying to deal with enforcement agents. Keep it simple. Absolutely simple. Any enforcement agent comes to me with a contract, anybody sends me, well, it's not a contract, a claim. So anybody sends me a claim, I want the proof of the evidence of that claim, which is 67 million signed contracts with full, hang on, I've said it that many times, it's going round, with full disclosure.
Yeah.
Which we've not got. We've never got full disclosure. So the criminals or the system or the cabal or whatever you want to call them, every MP has been liened now. So it's like I'm fed up of hearing about liens. They're all done. There's enough liens done for everybody, same as affidavit. It's all done. The first page is, we never signed to be governed. Show me the fucking evidence. Simple.
Yeah.
You haven't got no evidence, so it gets complicated. So the easy way if you're going to write letters backwards and forwards, is do a letter in your own words saying, as of the date of today, I've sought legal advice, and as far as I'm concerned, you've no authority to speak to me. I've no obligation to deal with you unless you supply the material evidence of the government, which they haven't got, so they can't have that. They will never, ever stop that. They'll always keep coming. They're always going to come. But you've got to know it off by heart. And it's like everybody gets into loads and loads of letters, and then it gets really complicated. I like to deal with bailiff at the door and basically tell him to fuck off until he's got some proper paperwork. Does that make sense?
A lot of sense.
Of course.
That makes loads of sense.
Yeah.
And it's super simple.
When I get back,
What?
When I get away from this place, but I'm waiting to sign paperwork. When I get this paperwork out of the way and just get, it's too complicated to explain, but then I'll be back to England. When we're back to England, we'll do a proper finish for the affidavit. And then we shall call out every barrister and every solicitor and every full of shit bastard, false prophet, David Icke, all of them, and we'll see what we get. So if you want to argue, I'm ready to argue now. But it's hard to do while I'm here. It's very difficult because I'm listening to music at the same time, and this don't help too much neither. So, love to everybody, and I will get out of your face, leave you to it, and we'll see if we can work that problem out.
Okay.
I'll call you tomorrow when it's quiet.
Okay.
We'll see if we can work it out then.
Okay. Lots of love. Thank you.
Kisses, Dave. Thank you.
Bye-bye, Dave. See ya.
Bye.
Okay, folks, there you have it. First technology. This was, thank you, Diogo, for that. It was brilliant. Yeah, we did finally break the pattern. If it's not working, we will find the way. Don't worry about it. It's always so good and so full of enjoyment to listen to Dave, man. Every time he speaks, I'm just like that little girl, like,
it's very inspiring.
Did you guys like it? In the chat, just leave your comments so Dave can see it later. And big shout out to our Dave Kingswood. And amazing.
He's already on the turkey.
Yeah, he's been there. Yeah, that's why he's having fun, right? Yeah. Well, he's doing it. Yeah, but that one I will keep for another podcast because we already have some podcasts in the pipeline, and we will have the admins that already are, I want to call it the veterans. Yeah. So us that we have been doing, obviously you and the other one that disappeared today. You will be joining us as well because we are veterans at this point. We are doing something that, like Dave was saying, I mean, you're not going to go and spend your life doing leans. I mean, what is the point? You have to live and you have to enjoy life. So basically is at this point where we are, that what else can we do? I mean, they are criminals. Yes, they are criminals, and we know that they are criminals, and they won't stop being criminals. Yeah, because like I was saying today, the more we
now it's time for action. So it's not only the paper that it's going to speak for us. It's time for us, when we already have the papers done, it's time for us for action. That's what I'm doing now. These bailiffs, they cannot do anything knocking on my door. So I have to
Oh, you froze.
I am, and what the agreements are on the table. So what can they do? Nothing.
Yep, that's it. Okay, so on the other point that we had about bailiffs, what they are not. Anyone in the chat knows? Well, they allege that they are what? Bailiffs, right? But what is a bailiff? Yeah.
For me, the bailiff is nothing. It's a man and a woman in the charge.
The clown dress.
Working for a company and a clown dress. That's what a bailiff is. So, bailiff, police officer.
I made him equal to a magistrate. Yeah. Do you know that the magistrates here in the UK, you only need 10 sittings in a court during 1 year and 3 days of training.
Really?
I think, yeah, to become a magistrate, and anyone can be a magistrate as long as you sit in a court 10 times. Yeah.
For 3 days.
How amazing is that? And 3 days training.
Yeah.
Done. You are a bailiff. You are.
You're
Yeah.
a bailiff.
The bailiff must be the same shit. It must be the same shit, because anyone can go for a bailiff. Well, anyone that doesn't have a brain, yeah. Anyone that doesn't think
Yeah.
that you are doing something which you have no first-hand knowledge of what you are enforcing, right? So it
Especially
must
you
be,
follow orders.
yeah, for you to become a bailiff. Probably, I didn't research this. I'm going to research it, but probably you need 1 day training, 2 days less than the magistrate. Probably it must go around those those numbers. Yeah. So
Yeah.
what they are not is, most of the times, they are not from court. They are not bailiffs from the court. They are like a company, yeah, that buys debt, yeah, and they go around people's houses enforcing something that is considered an act of terrorism, because it's a civil matter. Yeah, so they should not be doing that. That's why they are hired, because they have no brains to think for themselves. Yeah, and probably people that go for that type of job is very frustrated people. Probably, I dare myself to say that they
think
were
they have
bullied in
power.
school.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's one of the symptoms. Yeah, I think that's one of the symptoms. Yeah, because when you I can speak from my first-hand knowledge, which was when I had my first interaction with one of those magnificent brainless people. He came at me. He came from Bristow and Suter, which is another of those companies doing that type of shit. And when I opened the door, he said, "Oh, I am so and so from the magistrate court, yada yada." Or no, he didn't. Yeah, he said from the magistrate court, yada yada yada. And I was like, "Are you? I don't think so." Because I also happen to have Halsbury's Laws of England, big thing. So their books, yeah, I got it because I said, well, let's see what these people have in their creativity. And there I make sure to all the parts that interested me, and one of the parts was referring about what a bailiff is, yeah, and how a bailiff needs to operate, yeah, and I said, I don't think so. And he goes like, no, but I can prove it. Oh, really? Okay, go on then, prove it. So he got, I mean, I have a picture. He took this like a laminated photocopy, yeah, but this this size and this, and it was laminated. It was a photocopy. So I said, can I see it? And he was like, trying to do I give it to her or don't I? And I took it from his hand, and then I was like this, rubbing my fingers to see where is the embossing seal. There is no embossing seal here. What the hell are you talking about? And he went like, oh, no, but you can see it's from the court. And I'm like, man, even a child, 7-year-old, can print this out, laminate it, and go around on the neighborhood and say that they come from the court. This is nothing. Are you mental? How can you come? And then I made a huge movie, like I love my movies. And I'm like, how the hell can you come knock on my door with a false piece of paper? Are you going mental? And he goes like, no, I have another card. And I'm like, okay. How many cards do you want? How many cards do you want, right? And so he took a plastic one, like an ID kind of a card from Bristow and Suter.
Yeah.
And he showed it to me, and then he was like, quick. And I'm like, no. You need to put it there so I can film it and take a picture. What the hell is wrong with you? Let me read the things. How am I going to read what you are showing me? More and more, I am doubting that you are who you say you are.
Of course.
And then he had that plastic thing, and I'm like, who the hell is Bristow and Suter, man? This is not the magistrate court. You are lying. You said you come from the magistrate court. Now you are saying you come from the Bristow and Suter. What is wrong with you then? And he goes like, no, you're not kidding. I am from a Bailey from the magistrate court, and I come on behalf of Bristow and Suter. How the hell can you come on behalf of Bristow and Suter? You should come on behalf of the magistrate court, isn't it? and he was going really confused. At the point, I said to him, okay, what do you want? What do you want? And he goes like, oh, I want to speak with Miss Carla Federico. And I'm like, who? Aren't you Carla? And I'm like, oh my God, prove your claim. Just kept saying that. Oh my God, prove your claim. And he was like, are you Miss Carla Federico? And I'm like, oh, prove your claim. How the hell come knock on my door and you don't know who do you want to speak with? You have to prove that I am who you say I am. He just went. He left me alone, speaking to myself. I have so many things to tell him, but I couldn't remember because I was a little bit nervous, to be honest. And when I'm nervous, I tend to go, I tend to go a little bit over the stupidity side of my being. So I did what I had to do, and I saw that he went completely crazy because the thing is, because I wasn't believing on what he was saying, because most of the times what people do is that they believe, oh, I am this. Oh my God.
They presume already. Yeah,
question.
What they say is true. They have to prove who they are, where they are coming from, and what they are doing, knocking on our doors. So he gets confused.
Yeah, on the calls, every time now I receive a call, and if it's a string number, normally what I do is I stay silent. I pick up the phone and I stay silent. And then the other side starts talking, and I can see what they are saying, and I wait for them to shut, and I say, can you please provide the passwords? And they go like, what? Please provide.
I didn't try that one yet.
And they go like, what password? Well, if you are calling to this number without password, it's because you don't have permission to call to this number. Bye-bye. So long, sucker.
I mean, really,
people. If we have to get creative with these people, let us get creative with these people. At a certain point, they will, and honestly, they have to just give up. Or either they will invent other ways of coming at us and we will continue to be creative. Yeah. Or, I mean, yeah, I don't.
With me, they are getting very creative.
Exactly.
They are notifying plants.
Yeah, you have one the one that knocked on your door as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, we spoke about that the other time, didn't we?
Yeah.
The other
I
one
call
that
them dogs.
You call them dogs.
We have to come back again, but with the police. We have to send this to the police. Okay. Then the police tried to call me on that morning. I just hang up, and yesterday I found the notice on the file. So they are trying very different ways to notify me, but they don't have much more to do. So.
No, they are trying to notify. They are trying to notify your legal embodiment because they can't notify the woman.
They can't deal with me. I said that to those bailiffs. You can't deal with me because at first you're in a private property. Get out of here. I was mad. And then I am a woman. I am not a citizen card. You want to notify a citizen card, not me. I am a woman. They get confused and
their faces go like, huh?
Yeah, I would love to see their faces, but on that day I didn't open the door.
Yeah.
So it didn't.
Okay, let's
know me.
move on to the sticky noses.
Yeah.
Yeah, sticky noses. Do you have a good stuff to share with us about the sticky noses?
I just had one sticky nose. It was a lawyer who says that she has. Yes, she was. How can I say? She was. In English, sorry.
Okay, say it in Portuguese. I translated. Huh?
Nomeada.
Oh, she was appointed.
Yeah,
appointed
from the minister, public minister.
Yeah.
And I asked her where she has our power of attorney, from me or from my son. She gets silent.
You sent her an opportunity to withdraw, wasn't it?
Yes, I did it. Yeah. I asked her for that proofs and to prove her claims, and she never sent me back anything else. Never.
Yeah,
more.
They can't. They can't. Yeah.
They can't. Yeah. They try, but when we know, we know. So
exactly,
it's time for us to know who really we are, because if we don't know this, they can do anything, and we are trapped.
Yeah, like they've been doing it. They've been doing it.
Yeah.
They've been doing it. You know,
and
so
they are not used. They are not used to have people like me and you, Carla, to say these things to them. So they think it's going to work, but it's not. So we have to keep going, never stop.
Yeah. So today I had that sticky nose. Yeah, Anthony Hall. Well, I will tell you everyone who Anthony Hall is. Well, this has been a saga.
With the age or without age?
Without the age. Without the age. He's been missing so much in life because he doesn't have an age. Yeah. So Anthony Hall sent to the legal embodiment, a lovely piece of garbage, right?
Yes.
That piece of garbage it was just
full of flames.
No, it was ridiculously funny, as I said in the beginning of the call, to the fact that we already have an agreement with his CEO. I mean, I sent to his CEO before I did the lean on them. I did a lean in 2021 to one Andrew Driver, yeah, which was the one at the time that I spoke with, referring to a summons, because at that point I was really that was the time I decided, okay, I need to start creating, or better said, I need to take action and create
your court of record.
Yeah, I need to start that. So I sent, I received the summons, and at that point I was still researching to see what was what. And it's here in my YouTube channel, a call that I did to the magistrate court asking, I have this and this, and they telling me that it's a bulk. They are telling me, no, we have no case, because this, I mean, it's everything recorded in if anyone wants to go and hear it, it's in the YouTube channel. Then after that, because in the magistrate court they told me, oh, you better call to the council, and so I did. So I went and called to the council, and the council said, oh, yada yada yada, you have to pose your questions in a letter. So I did, and Andrew Driver at the time replied to it. So Andrew Driver took a lean. He decided to go and not provide any material evidence. So there he goes. Everything went silent until the beginning of this year or last year, I'm not quite sure. And I decided, you know what, I'm not even going to bother. I'm going straight to the CEO, because at that time I did to Andrew Driver, and Andrew Driver is just a team manager or something. So this time I sent an opportunity to withdraw to the CEO for Mark Williams for East Devon, and I sent him a notice of opportunity to withdraw, stating everything, like what is the statute, what are acts and legislation and all that jibber jabber, and he withdrew, right? No letters, nothing, everything was okay until this year. I've received but one thing is funny enough, is that they say there is a debt, but the debt, it's only related to this year. Yeah, the fiscal year. Because the other ones, they don't
and the other.
No, the other ones are forgotten. They don't exist anymore, right? So it's only related. I think those are, to be honest, I get to the point where I think that it's an automation kind of thing. They send those letters just,
I think that Anthony All is trying to show some service.
I don't even think he exists.
Reminds to
I don't even think he exists, because I've been searching for him and there is no pictures. Yeah, I can find his face. So I think I have this feeling that Anthony without an age, which is weird, doesn't exist. But it doesn't bother me, because I've sent him a lovely letter that me and Anthony wrote it down. So Anthony did the and then I went there and I'm like, let me put a little piece of my own thing in there. And that's how it went. So I want to read. I want to read something here which is amazing. So it goes on the lines like this: I am, we don't know who.
I am.
Yeah, it starts. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying.
Like this. I didn't know that.
It's so bloody ridiculous, right? That it starts like, I am writing further to your emails. Who the hell is who I am? I am who I am. Okay, we got that. I would really much appreciate who is you, because I am. I am too. Right? I mean, if that's how we are going to be speaking, imagine if I have to write back to him the same way, right? Hi, I am. This is I am. How are you doing?
This is how we do it. I am that I am. Okay. I am that I am too.
We got that, and we are not being, I am, right? But if I had to write back, it would be a very lovely conversation. Well, funny enough, let's say. So, I am writing. I would love to know if I am has a pen and a paper, or he just went with his little fingers. Oh, I am writing to your further email. Yeah. So, to your further emails. Well, I never emailed this fucker ever. I am very upset with you at this point. I am very upset with you at this point. Okay, I never wrote to you. There is not a single shred of evidence you can bring that I ever wrote to I am. Never. Never. I've been sending communications, to Mark Williams, which were private and confidential, and I think the I am in between. I really think is in very serious trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, he's very confused.
Yes, your emails regarding your council tax account. Well, you see, there is a problem here. I don't have an account. And your council tax, I don't have a council tax. I mean,
and to have account, I have to be a client. Where is the contract?
I mean, really, man. It's the first paragraph and you already screwed it over.
Yeah.
Right? Screwed. I mean, there is no way for me to keep my sanity after reading this, right? That's why I don't read stuff, because every time I read stuff, I go bananas. Yeah. To your council tax account. I don't have an account, and I don't have a council tax. But okay, let's move on.
That's great.
In your correspondence, the one that I am stick his nose without permission, you have made an inquiry regarding the data that we hold. I mean, at this point, I was like, huh? I was under the impression that I was sending three communications for them to provide me the material evidence of the claims. I was then sending an opportunity to resolve, and I was sending a notice of default. I don't have any evidence that ever I asked for or I was making an inquiry regarding the data that we hold. But good to know, that you hold data. So it means that you are holding it. Okay, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Yes, it's very funny.
Yes.
Yeah. So I is very lost at this point. The privacy statement concerning this data can be found at the following link. So council tax, administrations of council tax, PDF, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Okay, I got you. You are completely lost. Maybe you've read someone else's email. Maybe you interject someone else's email. I can guarantee you that we never send any correspondence to IAM, and we never made any inquiry. But okay. And then he goes on by saying, some people believe that they are only bound.
Who are they? Who are those people?
I don't know. This is the type of look, Anthony is saying that cold in my house. It's with a lot of US cupboard. Probably. And Diogo is saying maybe this is a poem. I don't think.
Yes. Wondering
I don't.
Some people believe.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Yes. So some people believe this is the tactic of I don't have and I don't know who are the people. That's why I'm going to add the word some. There are some.
Yeah.
Not all. Not that I know all.
Not
some.
all.
Either way,
a few.
Yes. Some people believe that they are only bound by the contracts and laws they have consented to. Oh my God, this is
I didn't know it. Seriously.
This one, I was just like, wow. So some people believe, that they are bound by the contracts and laws they have consented to. It's their belief.
With this, he thinks there are contracts that people didn't consent to, and
it's a belief. Some of those people, they believe that.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, some. I'm not saying. I'm just saying, it's the same thing. I'm not saying, I'm just saying, okay? Maybe he's asking for a friend. Yeah. If this was a meme, I would post this as asking for a friend. Yeah. He goes on to say, however, contract law and alleged rights. So either this IAM is completely lost, or like Anthony told him, he should go and ask for a refund for his years in school. Totally. Yeah. So contract law and alleged rights under common law are not the same as legislation relating to the administration and collection of council tax.
Oh, really?
Okay. Well, if you didn't know that, alleged rights under common law, there is alleged rights under. So people that are under common law, they have alleged rights. Not all of them, some are alleged. And then you have people that could be bound by the contracts and laws, two separate things, right? But there is contract law and alleged rights under common law.
Yeah.
But they are not the same. Of course, they are not the same. And they are not the same as legislation. Well, funny enough, it's a rather important noting this choice of words, right? Because you have contract law, yeah? So what is the law?
Yeah.
The law is agreement,
I don't know.
If you have a contract,
it's agreement.
The contract makes the agreement, right? Or creates the law. The contract creates the law because it's the agreement between two parties, that agreed to do this or that or whatever, right? So the contract creates the agreement that then creates the law. Out of that, you have nothing because no one agreed to any of it.
Exactly.
Right? Now, relating to the legislation that he's referring, and that legislation, like he points it out here, legislation is an administrative, it's an administration policy. Yeah, it's the internal
and collection of the
of the company.
It's a policy of the company. It's internal. We didn't sign it. You didn't sign. Miss Carla didn't sign any contract with this company.
Exactly. So
he's very confused. Oh, poor boy.
So either he was trying to be funny, but this is not here. I think he was just dipping his feet to show some. I can use nice words and yada yada.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah, I know this.
Now, you do not have a choice.
Oh God.
I don't know.
Seriously.
Who he's referring to.
Oh God.
But the you that he's referring to, he's giving it an order, right? Because he's saying you
don't have a choice. You
but
have to obey or obey.
We don't know who. We don't know. We really don't know who he's referring to because there is a lot of yous.
Yeah, you.
Yeah. Okay. You do not have a choice. Let me inform you that Miss Carla Frederico has lots of choices. She chooses whatever she pleases.
Exactly.
Apart from that, you do not have a choice as to whether you, again, are liable for council tax. Even if you are part of one of these groups. I don't know what groups he was referring to. I don't know if it's the group of the legislation.
I didn't see those. Yeah,
I don't know if it was the groups of the administration and the collection of council tax. I don't know if he was referring to the groups of the contract law. I don't know if he was referring to the groups of the alleged rights. I don't know if he was referring to the groups of common law. I really, at this point, I was like, which groups are you referring to? Because if I follow along from the previous paragraph, and you stated that on top, and then you say you do not have a choice as to whether you are liable for council tax, even if you are part of one of these groups, I have to go back and see what groups were you referring to begin with. Because the only groups I can see here is the group of the legislation. Yeah, it's the group of the contract law, the group of the administration. I mean, I don't know. Again, this was so confusing. Breaking down this yeah, breaking down this was a little bit, yeah, it was tiresome. Yeah. And we don't know who is easy referring that has no choice. We don't know who belongs to those groups. We don't even know which groups. So we are lost completely. Anthony without age. All. If you are seeing this, yeah, please come and leave us a comment and clarify further if you wish. Okay, he goes on to say, in the UK, which is the corporation, right? So, in the corporation, liability for council tax is determined by the Local Government Finance Act of 1992. So now we move on from legislation to administration to an act.
Yes.
Okay. If you didn't get this right, we really advise you to seek legal independent advice. Now we are moving to now we are moving to other. Now we are going to step this one up. Okay. So this statute was created. Yeah, this statute was created by a democratically elected in a secret ballot, but it was elected. It was a secret ballot, but it was elected. Yeah. Parliament of the United Kingdom, the corporation. You are talking about the corporation that elected the CEOs for that corporation. Okay, man, I got you. But I mean, I don't want to know. Why are you telling me how your corporation works? I don't care. You know, I have my corporations, and I elect my directors and my CEOs, and I'm not going to go on and write you a letter to say, hello, I am. How are you today? I just want to tell you that I elected the democratic Parliament of the United Kingdom PLC, okay, which has received the assent of the Crown.
Well, it was elected. Now it was assent.
No, it got the assent from the Crown. I mean, for me, I have a big imagination, right? And I always try to figure things out in my own way. And I'm trying to see how can a crown, assent. They pick up the crown and put it on top of the paper. How does that work? I really don't know. I would like to know how does the crown go by itself? I don't know, man. I really don't know. Which has received the assent of the Crown. Yeah, probably the Crown went over through each piece of paper and, I give you royal assent. I give you royal assent. Yeah. And subsequent statutory regulations. Which is a statute.
Legislation, administration, elected. Oh, God. It's so confusing.
And it sets out a local authority's right to demand council tax to fund services and who is liable to pay. Well, I am.
Oh, they choose. No.
There is no, my friend. The Crown. This is all.
Crown.
Yes, this is all a thing. Like a ritual that happens. Okay, so I'm going to paint it out for you. So imagine this is the crown. Okay, and the crown goes.
The top
the crown
down.
grows.
Yeah.
The crown grows a brain, and the crown grows some little leggies and some little arms. You see, and the crown goes and say, "Who? Here I go to give a royal assent to this piece of papers." Now this happened. This will happen. I guess it's in the House of Commons or House of Lords. I don't know. They have this type of rituals. I don't know. And after this, and subsequent statutory regulations. So the statue, the statue, which is a crown, now goes and gives power. Those statues are very
gives authority.
Yeah,
and
they
rights.
are very statutory regulations, and it sets out a local authority. It sets out a local authority's rights to demand council tax to fund services and who is liable to pay. Well, let me inform you, I am, that the Council Tax Act of 1888 says that all liabilities are the liabilities of the council. So those things that you are talking about the local authorities' rights, is for you go inside of yourselves and demand from yourselves to pay, because you are the only ones who are liable for it. You have no power whatsoever outside of your illusion theater. Yeah, it makes sense. You have none. You have none. Okay, especially because it's a statute, and a statute can only be given by the consent of the governed. Okay, so again, I think he was a little bit confused at this point, and he just wanted to point out that he knew some big words at this point. And he goes out to say, your liability, we don't know who is he talking about and referring to. Your liability for council tax is not dependent on and does not require your consent.
Oh God. Oh, really? Oh.
I mean, he's talking to you. I don't know. Probably what he's saying, it makes sense. Yeah? Because you doesn't exist. So you cannot give consent. And it cannot give consent. Right? So probably he's kind of right on what he's saying. Right?
I don't think so, but
or existence of a contractual relationship with a council. I cannot have a relationship with a wall. I cannot have a relationship
with the wall.
With a building. I cannot have a relationship with a piece of paper. So obviously he's not referring to the woman, right? But he's also not referring to my legal principle embodiment. Because my legal principle
referring to you,
Federico, and not you. Who is you? I don't know. It's just like, huh? What? Yeah. Any assertion to the contrary is incorrect. Okay? Let me just repeat that again. Any assertion to the contrary is incorrect, and there is no legal basis, upon which to make this argument. Again, he starts the letter by saying that I am, and the you tried to have an inquiry of some sorts about some data. I'm lost at this point. Yeah. Then there is no point to make an argument. There is no point because he already said everything he needed to say, and that's that. Okay. Then he goes on to say that council tax legislation, in case you are not sure, you can go and visit the Local Government Finance Act, and you can go on council tax administration and enforcement regulations. All of this is just jibber jabber all day long. Yeah. They keep doing this all day long. And I've seen this type of letters. It is really, they just press the button and poof, send. Okay? Because, So, some residents have asked, it was some people that had a belief. Now is some residents that have asked whether acts and statutes are an obligation on them. Whether acts and statutes are an obligation on them. And about the difference between a statute and law, and other similar questions regarding legal matters. I don't know what this guy is drinking and why is he of letter. I really don't know. Acts of Parliament are statutes. I mean, acts of Parliament are statutes.
Yeah.
So why don't you call them statutes of Parliament?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Why do you have acts, legislation, and statutes? And why don't you refer to them as statutes of Parliament? Are you trying to be funny? Yes. I am.
Yeah.
You must be. Which set out the law. Oh my God, really?
It thinks that you don't know what acts of parliaments are, so he's explaining. Yeah. It's crazy.
If you have questions regarding other acts of Parliament or laws, this should be directed to a legal professional, not the council. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Isn't not the council sure of what you just wrote up? Why can't people ask? Isn't for that you are there? I mean, really. Now it's not just the I am, is the we. We reserve the right. Yeah, we reserve the right to refuse to respond to lengthy, spurious inquiries that focus on hypothetical arguments that have no basis in statutes, but which use our resources and expense of other taxpayers. Oh my!
Hypothetical. Mm-hmm.
Oh my
arguments.
Okay, let me rephrase this how it should be written. We cannot reserve the right to refuse to respond to lengthy commercial instruments because we need to focus on be satisfying all the people in our community. And we would make note that a statute can only exist with, or not with, but by the consent of the governed.
The governed.
By which we do not have any evidence whatsoever.
No, it's hypothetical.
Yeah, to supply
argument
to you at this point. We do like to make you aware that we do rob the taxpayers and make them believe that they are contributing to the resources to have a better community. Yes. This is how this one should be read, and not how he wrote it.
Exactly.
Right? Yours sincerely,
Anthony.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a wave.
Yeah, the senior revenues officer. Of course, we went to our amazing we didn't see any thing about the things that this man was saying, and we replied to him accordingly, right? Because that's the only thing we can do at this point. Okay, let me just go for a quick look at the chat. What is going on? Yeah, I know I went for okay, so Diogo is saying, be careful with the trolls. We are speed, a very dangerous knowledge. You are spread a very dangerous knowledge. I don't know. I mean, dangerous collective perspective. No, Diogo, we are all good. You are helping people see that all main laws are BS or based on our self-incrimination. Didn't get that. João is saying that he was breaking pattern. Yes, João, probably he was doing that.
Yeah.
Carla, do you have bigger examples of that king of fight against the laws? I mean, someone with many business or corporation. I didn't get that. What do you get that? Carla, do you have bigger examples of that kind of fight against the laws? Fight against the laws? Man, there is no law. Diogo, there is no law.
We don't fight.
Yeah, we don't fight as well. It's all the same. Diogo, I didn't get that. Sorry. When I say something like this to the police, they usually ask if I have remembered my medication. They are so stupid. Oh my God. Well, they are making a claim, man. They are saying that you need medication, so they have to prove their claim. Yeah. Don't get just, oh yeah. No. I mean, really? Oh, how do you know that? Are you the doctor? Are you prescribing it at now? Okay, funny enough. Do you also have problems with them writing in capital letters only? i.e. Americans? No, I don't. I don't have problems with. No, I don't have any problems with that. I just the way I was reading, it was just to amuse. How people should read this, because this is just so ridiculous. But when I I will read a little bit.
Once you
I'm not going
have
to
a
read it all.
deconstruction of all of this, yeah.
Yeah, this is going to touch the point where the way I was reading that letter was to help you guys break down to see that is all just jibber jabber, okay? But when you are going to reply, you cannot be emotional or personal, and I will try to show how
of course
we
you
wrote.
Don't say that on a letter.
Yeah, we here is just for you, to help you guys start reading things with more relaxed kind of eyes to see through that.
Yeah, because usually
yes,
when
the words
maybe a few years ago when you read some of these letters, you were afraid. Now we don't have afraid of these letters. We laugh at them.
Yeah. Yes, it's true the words have been played with, but to use a parsed syntax grammar in a lawful rebuttal is a flawed approach. Who's gonna use that syntax grammar, man? We don't do that kind of shit here. Is flawed approach. Any claims one, it's because you have stood in honor and not semantics. Oh, yeah, but even that syntax grammar, we don't do that kind of shitty. Yeah. Just sorry for my bad English. Move on. Yes. Okie dokie, man. Thank God.
Just move on.
Yeah, we can chat outside in Portuguese, and I can show you some stuff. Okay, so let's see if I can pull out. Bear with me just a second, and let's see if we can pull out the lovely letter that I have sent to Mr. Shittyface, and obviously you will see that we don't reply using making notice of the things that we were noticing here because it makes no sense to use that type of language, but also it's very important to understand how you can reply to this.
I just love that answer to that sticky nose.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see if we can share the screens. Here we have it. So this is okay to share because you will see that I already said to the sticky nose that I'm going to make this available in all public media outlets I have available to my thingings. Okay, everyone can see the screen. You can see the screen. Florbella is thinking of me. You can see it, right? Mena, can you see it? Yeah. Mena? No. Where is she? She's not here. Okay. Everyone in the chat can see the screen. All good. Let's just give me a thumbs up. Yeah, all good. So let's move on. Let's move along. So here we have Mr. Anthony All Sticky Nose.
Sorry, Carla, did you go for the
Yeah. No, I was asking if you can see. If you can see
yes, perfectly.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So what I decided to go for this time was to send him a notice of opportunity to withdraw. Again, Mr. Anthony All, acting in the capacity of Senior Revenue Officer for East Devon District Council. Do not ignore this notice. Ignoring this notice will have legal consequences. Where was I? We write today, the 14th of yada yada, to bring matters to your attention and give you the opportunity to correct or prove your claims on and for the record in recent unsigned correspondence Mr. Anthony All sent to Mr. and Miss yada yada yada. So here I prefer to ignore the you. Yeah, I love to use his name as much as I can. Yeah. Because but this is me. Yeah, I have a thing with a you kind of thing. Yeah. So yeah, basically that's a thing I have. So attached to this email is an affidavit of truth and statement of fact served upon the 657 directors of AGM Parliaments PLC. By the way, if he was the sticky nose putting his nose on the other correspondence that he intercept, he should have enjoyed and already have a read through the affidavit, because it always goes attached to my communication. So Mr. Anthony All, in the position of senior revenues officer, I mean, his position says it all, right? Senior revenues officer? Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so. He is hereby invited to refute, rebut, contest, or challenge a single point in the affidavit of truth and statement of fact. And we wish you, Anthony Hall, yeah, we are not leaving this just for the imagination of who is who. No, it's you, Anthony Hall.
Yeah.
All the very best in doing so. Bearing in mind that the document has been fully scrutinized by the best of the best barristers and judges, the people are forced to fund on behalf of the government members that have agreed as much with many thousands of people worldwide. Should you take the time to read the affidavit? I mean, you should really, but yeah.
It's just at time to see that you didn't pay the taxes.
Yeah, you would know that there is no such thing as law. Yes, we all know that we have been told that the acts and statutes of HMR parliaments and government state company are law, and it cannot go unnoticed that this is a very convenient falsehood for the members of HMR and government state company to coerce compliance where there is no material and presentable evidence to support the claim that the people have legal obligations and must comply with the company policy acts and statutes of HMR Parliament's government state company. There's a big difference between maxims and laws. Yeah, man, there is a big, huge difference, right? So maxims are called maxims because they are maxims in fact. Law has to be what? Constitutionally agreed by, and notice, by, big by here, the people. By the people, not the persons, not the citizens.
Not some people.
No, not some people. It's by the people. That is a fact. There is no presentable and material evidence that the people have legalized the company presenting itself as a government. It is also a maxim, in fact, that she who makes a claim carries the formal obligation to present the valid and material evidence in foundation of that claim. You, Mr. Anthony Hall, we are not speaking to any who's. It's you, the Anthony Hall we are speaking to, are no exception to that maxim. We have read through the 2-page correspondence in its entirety and have come to the conclusion that the very language and claims made within said correspondence only serves to defraud another by way of deception, born out of ignorance. But as you, Mr. Anthony All, know very well, ignorance is no defense. It would appear you have a contract of employment with a company known as East Devon District Council. However, as it also appears, you have not been given full disclosure before you sign said contract. Your contract is null and void. We determined this by knowing full well there is no possible way there is any such terms and conditions within your contract of employment that stipulates you to go out and commit crimes against another. Yes, fraud is a crime, Mr. Anthony All. Whether you're a company janitor or a company CEO, crimes must not go unpunished. So far, we touched on a lot of... we touched on a lot of things, right, that he wrote in that amazing letter without, getting emotional about it, but going straight to the point and making our point go across. Correct?
Yeah, you have to prove every claim that is making.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if you guys want me to continue reading this. This is a lengthy one. Or if I just pick up the juicy bits. I don't want to be like... you can find this letter in our Facebook groups. You can find it on the Telegram groups as well, and you can have a look through it, and you can adapt the way you see fit if you need to use any of the things there are there, because this is for educational purposes. Right? This is not legal advice. No, there is no legal advice here being given. It's just a sharing of experiences. So the more we experience, the more we tackle these fraudsters. Right?
Fraudsters, yeah.
So let me know in the comments if you want to go and have a look a little bit more through the letter. If not, we move on to another subject. As you can see, it's 10 pages, so we are only going on the second one. I can scroll it down a little bit so you guys can have a look.
I think Mr. Anthony All must be clarified. So on page 8, I think it's good to read now.
Yeah, so malfeasance, misfeasance, and nonfeasance, I touched on that as well. It is correct to note that ignorance is no defense. We touch on that as well. This this part here, it cracks me up because this letter was compiled between me and Anthony with an H, so I think it has a little bit of we do a very nice giggly team indeed. And I love to bits this part. We are not playing Guess Who or Connect the Four here, Mr. Anthony All. We are playing Master Chess, and we see by way of your very deceiving correspondence sent to Mr. Yada Yada that you have bought dominoes to a Master Chess game. There is no argument, dispute, complaint, or inquiry regarding data. In fact, we never sent any correspondence to the attention of Mr. Anthony All.
Yeah.
Please provide material evidence of the consent of the governed within the next 7 days. Please ensure any response is legally endorsed by way of a wet signature, not a wave in a screen. Further legal action will be taken should you attempt to supply unsigned illegal documents in this matter. So we go on to tell him about it is important that Mr. Mark Williams, which is the CEO, understands that Mark Williams is vicariously liable and is therefore responsible for all the representatives under his authority, which includes this Anthony Folk here. There is no recognizable legal means to respond to a demand for payment without the signed bill. See signed bills. See Bills of Exchange Act of 1882. The Bills and Exchange Act of 82 is based on a pre-existent commercial contract, arrangement, or agreement. No standing contract, no standing commercial contract, arrangement, or agreement between yada yada and the yada 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 exists. If so-and-so were to willingly comply the demand for payment without a commercially recognized bill, then Mr. Yada Yada will have knowingly given consent and conspire to a commercially fraudulent action. This in turn would make Mr. Yada Yada culpable under current regulation for that action. Mr. Yada Yada and Miss Yada Yada will not knowingly create that liability or culpability. And we go on to point out the Fraud Act and all of that, yada yada. And we are going to educate him now a little bit more on that amazing statute, which is a legislative rule given the force of law by the consent of the governed. Take that, monkey boy, and if you don't like it, go and speak with Chandra Kikutas and the other Jack Beatson. We have nothing to do. Yeah, we have nothing to do with this at this point. Enjoy the reading. If you don't like it, just step away, move out of the way, right? So the very legislation you rely on is evidence of this, just like the other 8 million acts and statutes in the United Kingdom. None of these are laws, hence why they are called acts or statutes or legislation. You get the drift. Good luck in finding the word man or woman in any of these legislation. Person is a corporation, by the way, as defined in the Interpretation Act of 1899, Section 19. Yes, we have given you a head start now, haven't we? Do go educate yourself. And then we have the fact, the formal challenge to the 12 presumptions of law. So we give him here the definition of the presumption, and we give him here the definition of probability. So I think we were very good explaining to Anthony what the hell is he doing. So he sent me a 2 letter, and I sent him a 10 page letter. I win. The end. Good luck. So long. Farewell. And here we go with the undersigned. Formally challenge the presumption of public record, public service, public oath, immunity, summons, custody, court of guardians, court of trustees, government as executor and beneficiary, agent and agency, incompetence and guilt, as it is by definition a presumption by definition and has no standing or merit in presentable or material fact. We formally challenge all presumptions of law. Yes, my friends, is just a fucking presumption. And as we have formally challenged all the 12 presumptions of law, then the presumptions of law formally has no substance in material fact. We will recognize the rule of law when and only when there is the material evidence that the assumed rule of law has some material evidence of substance in presentable material fact. Until then, the search of the rule of law that has some credibility in material fact continues. Dun, 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 dun. The facts are the facts, Mr. Anthony.
The facts, Mr. Anthony.
I suggest you get over your idea that the people are legally obligated to comply with the recognized act of AGM parliaments and government state. A state is a company no different to Tesco, McDonald's, or Travel's Dog, or even East Devon District Council. we should stop by here, yeah. But I mean, we could give a little bit more, right? We could give a little bit more. So any disagreement with that company doctrine should be taken up with Jack Beatson, FBA, the Lord Chief Justice, and Professor Chandra Kukatas. We strongly suggest you get in touch with them and get further clarity on the company doctrine. This correspondence will be published by all media at our disposal, once again for clarity and educational purposes, like we are doing it right now. We don't like to let things too long in a cupboard, so we decided to do it today. You have now been presented with an opportunity to cease committing crimes and offenses against another. Your actions, words, and deeds are being noted. You, Mr. Anthony All, along with your subordinates, cannot and do not get to impose your will on another. You simply have no legal authority to do so. You, Anthony All, are not morally superior. You are not above others, and we are all equal by natural descent. You also have no authority to grant rights to another or to take away the rights of another. I don't know. I should have put here, I don't know which groups are you involved in.
Yeah.
We don't do that type of shit here, yeah? Every man and woman up and down this country make their own choices, and no one has the legal authority to make choices for them, to dictate to them, or to create or impose obligations for them, especially obligations which cannot possibly exist outside of a valid legal formal contract between party A and party B. An act of parliament written by an actor acting in a role is company policy for HMR. So we suggest you go and see your superiors and ask them for a commercial instrument or check for a refund on your educational costs. Take notice of the following. Crimes of this nature cannot go unpunished. I was just doing my job, or I was just following orders is no excuse. Also consider the following. There are some fundamentals to be given consideration before an agreement or a contract is valid and enforceable. Again, we have our amazing full disclosure here and everything.
Yeah.
So does Mr. Anthony All, acting in the capacity of Senior Revenues Officer for East Devon, wish to proceed any further? If so, Mr. Anthony All, acting in the capacity of robber, carries the formal and noted obligation to provide the material evidence that Miss Yada Yada wet ink signatures where our consent to be governed can be granted as the very fucking foundation of any claim, man, which must be presentable as fact. The end. The end. You know, I think I'm gonna start. I'm gonna use just this one, and I'm gonna start like comprising my my letters to just this. You know, like Dave was saying at the beginning.
It's enough.
Fuck it. You know what? Just prove to me that this is the fucking foundation. Just prove to me that I have given my consent. The end.
Yeah.
We can speak about everything else, but if there is nothing like this to begin with, fuck off. There's nothing for you to do here, you know? So, yeah. Anthony is saying data equals garbage into a computer, garbage out of a computer. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty much it. Yeah. Of course, there is a little bit more, but I think you guys get the gist of it, pardon me. And if not, you can always go and read it by yourselves. Anything else? Did we touch on? Okay, let's go for questions. Yeah, we have people in. Yeah, I think. I think we could leave the rest. I don't know if you, Anthony, want me to touch on anything in particular. Just let us know in the comments below. Okay, so we already have a comment saying amazing. I love the interaction with Dave and everything. It was brilliant. Of course, it was.
Of course.
So there is no questions. Anyone questions? We are on the 2-hour mark. I don't want to go too much on this one. So, yeah. Okay, so we will have Adrian James. We will have Dave Kingswoods. Again, this time we hope in a better way. If not, we can do it as we did today. No worries. You can do it.
No worries. Yeah. I have one letter that I sent it last week to the judge. I don't remember.
The janitor. Oh yeah, we had that part.
The janitor, yeah. Yeah, but it's in Portuguese. Yes, and it was like cease and desist. You stop it now because I telling you I'm sending you an order. So this one, it's almost like that. You don't have nothing to do with me, to deal with me. So piss off. Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I said to her, I could try to translate.
Try to translate a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have Milsey. Did Mr. Anthony Hall? Well, I don't know if the Anthony with the age all respond because I didn't send any correspondence to Mr. Anthony with the age respond, but I did send a correspondence to Anthony without an age all, and it was. I mean, did you see the date? It was today. We sent it today, right? So he probably didn't have time to respond yet. Yeah. He's probably doing a research. Well, I don't think he will reply, but yeah. So, but no. Yeah, which is funny enough because everyone that writes Anthony always writes with an H. So I don't. That's why I'm like, does this guy really exist?
Yeah.
I don't know. I went to see if I could find him, and I could only find him on LinkedIn. You know, the LinkedIn where the prostitutes offer themselves. And there he was on LinkedIn and no picture, which is funny enough as well. Yeah. Didn't you know that the LinkedIn was the prostitutes website?
Yeah.
It is. If you didn't know, now you know.
So I sent this letter, cease and desist, to this judge.
Janitor.
That insists to notice me and send me bailiffs and policies officers at my home, my private property, and I just started like that. It was very clear that Miss Sylvia Trindade, it's her name, Sylvia Trindade, insists in not in understanding the conteúdo, what's inside of the correspondence sent by email, and personally, because I was at the court, I print my lien, and I put my lien inside of that court. Yeah, they wanted me to do a requirement so they can receive that, which I didn't do it, of course. I give to the lady and said, give me the proof that you received, and that's enough for me. So I said to her on this letter, personally, in hands, on the company, and then I said the name of the court, and I said, where is a lien that it's done from the day 23 of March. 23 of March, today we are in July. So she really insists in notifying me.
God.
Yeah.
Appeared.
Well,
she came over.
Lord. Yeah. That's good. Oh, you're so pretty.
You were watching us on the other side, huh? And you decided to come in. I mean, you can't resist. You can't resist it.
I thought you were finished. Hello, everyone. I thought you were finished. And then I went to the group and you said, oh, come in anyway. And I thought, okay, I'll just go and say hello.
Okay, so you lost Dave Kingswood. He was here with us.
Oh, I did.
On the phone.
Indeed, because
on the phone.
No, when I joined, it was just the two of you. So I missed him. Oh, too bad. Yeah. I'll watch the replay.
Your review. It was hilarious. We had to do it through here because you couldn't come in.
This technology. Doesn't matter.
We create a new tunnel. Yeah.
The voice is enough. Yeah. So
okay, so Anthony is saying that
very, very interesting. Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah, you had today. Yeah.
It was good. It was good. Really good. Oh, you have Diogo saying hi.
Hello,
hi, Flor Bella.
Diogo.
Thank you for joining in.
Hi, Flor.
Okay, so you were saying that you went there and you give you give her in hands the your lien, right?
Oh yeah. Yes,
so that's why she's been chasing you.
Yes, I think so, because she's mad at me. Because I tried to begin my lien by email and by mail as well, and the first two steps of the lien, it was refused. Once it was by the post office, because I sent it to be send it writing hands, and the guy from the post office put a cross on the part that it says that the court was closed at 11 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
Oh, we're not paying
them enough. You know, we're not paying them enough.
Let's close this shit up.
Her letter is coming. Her letter.
Yeah. And on the third time, I received my third step back, refused it with their own signature, saying refused, the date, and with the it was marvelous. I just digital put that on the print and digital, and then I put together when I closed my case and sent to her. Of course, you can see, Miss Sylvia, I have the proof, the evidence here that you refuse to communicate with me. So what a pity. We could resolve this on the other way, but you didn't want it, so.
Yeah, because
absolutely.
They think that they are superior, you know. That's their I don't know, I think that's the way they are programmed.
Do they think they're superior, they are all, or they can't believe that the little people are actually doing something different?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How can these peasants, you know, come up with this shit? I'm sorry, you know.
No, sorry. This is our channel.
I know, but I don't want you to get. I don't want you to get. I don't know, strikes or something.
If we get it, we open another one. We already have Anthony's channel. We go there.
Yeah, and bring the house down there. I don't think you want that.
I'm not bothered. Oh, no.
Yeah, so it's like these people, you know, these citizens always did what we told them to do, and they just said yes, and you know, like, please jump. Oh, how high? Yeah, how high do you want me to jump? And now you are kind of, you know, asking stuff, asking for them to. You know, so I think they find it hard to believe that we are coming up with stuff like this.
Yeah.
How dare you? Do you know that
phrase? Yeah. How dare you?
How dare you?
Yeah, the nerve.
They don't believe
the nerve of the useless eaters. How could they? They're worthless. You know, they're useless eaters.
They're worthless.
The nerve.
Yeah, you're my slave. I'm your owner, so you have to obey me.
Yeah.
Prove that if you can. We just want proofs. That's all we need. That's all we need. We need the proof. Yeah.
If you say so.
Okay, so what is it that we need? Oh yeah, so so touching on what Anthony was saying, for us to start sending emails in mass. Yeah, but I think they've already touched on that topic as well a little bit. Yeah.
In Portugal, when we started to send the affidavit and the links to the president, he blocked.
No.
He closed.
I think he closed.
Yeah. He closed.
Now, if you want to send an email to the president, you have to do a formulary. Yeah. To do the form,
through the form.
Yeah, you have to fill a form, like a good slave. We want to keep you a slave. We fill the form.
But
actually, I think we should fill up the forms with no, not applicable, claim. Yeah, and then we add the affidavit.
Let's do that.
Yeah, absolutely. We fill up the whole. We use the form. It's okay, but we don't use any information. Yeah, like we use. Yeah, and we just send the affidavit.
Yeah,
just attach the
break the system.
Affidavit.
Yeah.
But at the time,
clog up the system. Send.
I create a tunnel. I send it from a different email.
That's a good one. That's a very fucking good one.
I sent it from the Proton mail at the time, and I did it without any refuse from them. Yeah, without no problem. Because I think they already know the emails that are sending the affidavits because it says house of something. Yeah.
Yeah, they're blocking.
So they block when they say house.
You can create other emails.
There's ever since on Dan and Brad's, we used to
I sent it from another one that it wasn't from my house. Yeah.
What were you saying, Florella?
Another one.
Yeah, like on Dan and Brad Street, we used to see a lot of information, and now when you search any entity in Portugal related to the government, you will see it. Well, yeah, this government, you will see a list of the entities, but when you click on them, nothing happens. So they've removed this already. We see that there's been, they don't like it.
Yeah.
They don't like it, and they're trying to hide, obviously.
And you know why I think? It's because they have this impression that the Portuguese people are too much condescending, and all of a sudden they are like, they are searching for this. They cannot search.
They found it. Oh no!
They found it. Yeah.
No. Let's hide it. Absolutely.
The Portuguese never involved themselves in any of this. What the hell are they doing?
Yeah.
Because the Portuguese are known to be only the first ones to comply. We are always in the front line of the first ones to comply. Oh my God, they are trying to know our secrets.
We cannot have that.
Yeah, we need to hide it. Let's hide
so
it
obviously, they're getting rid of a lot of ways of us finding them. But it's still there. You still find them. And once you learn, because you learn how to look for things, which is important. Sorry, Mana.
On my search, I found that this janitor, Silvia Trindade, is on his.
And she had a broom in her hand. A mop. Yeah. She had a mop in her hand.
I found a PDF. With all the name of the janitors of on the lawyers
in her building,
guild, the lawyers guild,
The
Conselho Superior de Magistratura. The bar association.
No, but that's not the bar.
And I found it that she's on that place
for the lawyers.
The judge,
something.
It's something like that.
Whatever.
I don't remember, but I have the PDF.
Guild, probably.
He's on that position for 25 years. So she's really
comfortable
on that
She's very
place.
Comfy in that chair of hers.
Confident, So
she doesn't.
I know exactly what she's feeling when she received this kind of letters from me.
That Lynn is a stain on her record.
25 years.
Oh my God.
Oh, what a big stain on her records. Oh, bloody hell. Well, if you are watching us, Sylvia, I'm sorry. Not sorry.
Not.
Not. Yeah, I mean, choose a better word next time if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dirty water around.
Yeah.
So if this woman is on this comfortable position for 25 years and she acts like that, imagine the other ones that are more than 25 or maybe less. So they think they can do anything because people obeys to this.
Incompetent being paid to be incompetent.
Sorry,
Incompetent being paid to be incompetent, because that's why they are so compartmentalized. Yeah, they need that, and they need
in order to justify the time they take to do anything.
Yeah,
which doesn't do anything to be.
Yeah,
that's what I told on this letter.
Yeah,
you're on that court of jibba jabba, sending officers and bailiffs at my house.
Yeah, she's not the one that's in the singular court, isn't she?
That was Leo.
She's accompanied. She's accompanied.
No,
listen,
I just said that she's on the.
Yeah, she's desperate. Now she's summoned plants. Oh, I guess there was a delay.
Yes, my internet is not very good.
Showed us in the beginning. Yeah, she's really desperate. Yeah. I mean,
yes.
Yeah.
You want to laugh again for Bella? I can.
Oh yes. Oh, so sorry. Can you not post? Can you not post pictures on the PSP's Facebook page?
Oh yeah. No, I don't think so.
Oh, that's too bad.
That wasn't.
But listen. No.
Good idea. I know what you mean.
Listen. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna take a screenshot. If you don't know how to do this, you send it to me. Yeah. I'm gonna take a screenshot and I'm gonna hide. Okay, I can see it, but we need to see that it's PSP. So I can only see a paper there. It could be anything. I'll see the other pictures. Yeah, we're gonna hide your name, and we're gonna post this in our Facebook page.
Administração interna.
Yeah.
Polícia, Segurança Pública.
We'll
oh, but there's another picture that I took. Oh, this one now is unfocused.
That's okay. We'll see that after.
But we will sort it out.
You can see the
yes, and we'll tag all these pages, PSP and stuff like that. Yeah. No, we gotta start showing this bullshit because this is so freaking ridiculous. Yeah. We gotta
it's really ridiculous.
Yeah, it's funny. It's
joke
so
with
ridiculous
them.
that it's funny. You know, it's like this is like the airplane movies. You know, the airplane movies that used to make fun of other movies, but in a ridiculous way. Yeah. This would be a good scene. Okay, you go and you notify that citizen. Yeah, you go there. Oh man, it's that woman that shuts the door on me and hangs up on me. Oh, I'm just gonna notify the dog.
Calls me a dog. I tried to notify her, and she sent me back.
They're the ones that comply and get scared of my costume.
So I'll just leave it with the plant, because the plant doesn't say anything.
And she made me to show my identity, and she didn't show to me.
What?
Yeah, the bailiff.
The bailiff?
With the bailiffs, they wanted me to. Yeah, to identify myself. And I said to them, you have to prove your authority,
how can you identify yourself? How?
Yeah. Never.
Isn't there a song, Identify Yourself or something?
Now I became a plant, so
it's like the I am. It's like the I am writing a letter to the you.
I am.
I mean, this is going beyond
bonkers. I and you talking to each other, writing to each other.
You didn't see the beginning.
Oh, I didn't see.
Yeah, because today, did you see that letter that my legal embodiment received today? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes, right.
Yeah. So the legal embodiment.
Well, I saw you talking about it here in your answer, right?
Yeah.
And
so
I know
the I am. He started the letter by saying that I am writing to you.
Who's you?
And who's I?
Who's I am? I am.
At this point, I was already like, oh God, do I really go through this?
You don't have to read much, really, because I think it's quite
when you start
to read it all.
Yeah, when you start reading something like that, you already just want to go like, oh, for God's sake, man, really?
Oh my God, not again.
You know that guy. You get
a photocopy and you make a red line, yeah, and you make an error going down saying useless to read. Yeah, so you only responding on the top part. Do I am?
Yeah, it's enough.
I mean, have you guys seen that guy that was posted on the other day in the group? That he replied to the to a PCN, and that guy is so hilarious. And he sent to them my I'm on vacations.
Yes.
And he sent the evidence. And I was just thinking, man, I could do this easily. I am this type of this is my type of interaction.
What did he do? He sent in what?
What?
What did he do? He sent in what?
He normally has these videos of him replying to the PCNs, the fines.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the way Eve replies back is just hilarious.
Oh,
he just,
but in a humorous way, I guess.
Well, yes, and also accordingly,
Okay.
because it's like I was saying, if I had to, if me, the woman, had to go and reply to I am, that's how I would reply to him. Hi, I am. I hope everything is okay. I'm writing to you today.
It's such a pleasure to meet you. I am.
Right? I mean, seriously.
That's like when people say, "I'm sorry." I say, "Oh, I'm Florbella. Nice to meet you."
Yeah. I mean, that's the only way, right?
You can't miss these because they're just they're good,
They're juicy.
And
they're full of flavor.
PCNs are NPCs, kind of scrambled.
Yes, that's what I think. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
It's inverted.
Totally are. Yeah.
And what does he say?
Oh my God! I will tag you. I will tag you in
yeah,
video.
More videos for me to watch.
Yeah.
Oh
No, but this one is short.
It says like this: rents are beneficial, causing people previously playing with colored string and making fun sounds with digestion to perk their ears and have the chance to rise from their mental vacation and see rents work.
where's that in the group?
Yeah. Yeah, on the Div3rgent chat.
Oh my God.
Okay, I have to share this one because I think this one is very good for this moment. This one was sent to me by a viewer that is watching. Today is the phone day, yeah? Everything
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
so
I'm
this
actually on the phone as well.
Sun shines most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm trees grow and rents are low, but keep thinking about making my way back. Well, I'm New York City born and raised, but nowadays I'm lost between two
This is
shores.
especially for the I am.
I can't.
It ain't home. New York's home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself.
I mean, seriously. I should have attached this song in the email. It's ridiculous.
That's amazing. That's great.
This is I Am by Neil Diamond. For special I Am.
Yeah.
Well, there's also a myself in there.
Yeah, I am myself.
No.
1 minute in, I said to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I think this is at a minute. We need to hear this one, okay? So I think this is at 1 minute in the song. Let's see. Wait. At 1 minute.
The lyrics.
Okay, it's now.
Oh my God.
He's lost and he can't say why. Well, help you on that one. Just go and read, but David, I am.
There's also a nobody. There's also a nobody in there. A lot of people.
Okay, right. Is so saying never understood this crazy chorus, but I do now. Not. Just kept hearing this in my head as you were talking about I am and cracking up. Craziest lyric ever, the craziest letter. Well, you should have sent this a little tiny bitty earlier, and I could attach this one to the email. When I said, okay, I am. Here's a song for you, my friend. Enjoy.
While you're reading my letter.
Yeah.
Well,
and waiting.
I think even in that he was lost because he said that I am writing to you because of the previous emails inquiring of the data that we hold. So he was also, I think I am was a little bit lost. Yeah. He was.
You need to find the song for the you.
Oh, that should be a reply. Okay, so if you are listening, our listener, if you are listening, please do find, the response number we need. Yeah. And we put the two together.
No.
No one can hear me. I'm lost.
I was listening to you guys before I joined, and I thought, oh my God, what a great call. Look, this is really informative. Look how much information and content there is, and this is really good. I know that if I'm going to join, everything is just going to go down the drain.
It's party time when Flabella comes.
I mean, what else can we do, right?
Really?
There is nothing we could do
about all of this.
Yeah, we have to. We have to. I mean, so do you have any sticky noses that you dealt with in no? I know you have a few, but if you want to share with us,
I have a sticky nose that's called.
That's called what?
Intrum, in big black letters.
No, we were talking about that one.
Yeah.
We were talking about that one in the beginning of the call.
No, really?
Yeah, the Intrum. Yeah. So you have to ask for the deed of assignment.
Well, first of all,
I
mean, I have a building talking to me. Or no, not even a building, a register name. Maybe not even that.
Oh, that's
you
interesting.
Have a signature.
I have a lot of them. Oh, they've been writing to me and sending SMS, like text messages, and then I'd like to know where they got my information from, because I guess this is like a third party kind of. Oh, here you go. Call this one here. You know.
Yeah.
Because they've left me.
What happened to your finger?
It's like a call that I received.
Oh, I don't know, but I've bruised all over, cuts.
Oh no, I thought you had like a thing on the tiny finger. No. Yeah.
I know.
They're all still there. You can write.
Yeah.
Good.
Go on.
I had a call as well from the escrivã from the court as well. They give my phone number to everyone. Yeah, it's a private number.
But
I only speak with my friends.
Do you have their number? But do you have their number?
No, I don't know.
Why is it unknown? Is it unknown?
No, it was from a number fixo. It appears.
So you go to a restaurant where a lot of truckers go, and you say, I have big boobs and I just will have any guy, whatever, and you write that number. And you say, my name is Sylvia.
Yeah.
And I like to play a judge. When you call me, ask for Judge Sylvia. We gotta start getting these people bombarded with
getting creative. Like Anthony was saying, either you get on board and make these fuckers understand that enough is enough, right? Because look what they do the other way around. Yeah, they scare, they go and hunt, they take your private property. Well, they steal your private property. I mean, really? Are we gonna just continue like yada yada? No, man.
Absolutely.
I mean,
I'm not.
if you're coming this way, this is how I play the game, and I like to have fun. So leave me the hell alone. As long as we are not causing any harm, loss, or injury to anyone, just leave me the hell alone, and do not bother me. Because if you can't prove your claims, just get out of the way. Move along.
That's it. Just call Sylvia.
Just call Sylvia.
For a hot night. Oh my God, you gotta give me her number. Because I'm gonna start everywhere I stop. I'll write her number on the bathroom wall.
No. Wait.
Ruben, because I don't want to go into the guys' washroom.
No, you can leave it on searching for a job.
Oh my God. Oh.
Yeah, because she's getting out of the position. She needs a job. Yeah.
I am looking for a job. I am in very hard hardship, and I desperately do anything for money. Here's my number. Just give me a call.
Anything in capitals.
Yeah. Yeah, anything. And you can put a big eyes. Anything.
Oh my God. Oh.
That's it. That's it.
There's a reason why we're not close together.
I think yeah. I think this time the universe got it right.
I think so too. It's better. It doesn't have any more chances.
Yeah. Okay, so almost 3 hours.
Well, that's because I came in. So
let's wrap this one up, guys. Thank you so much to the people that came. Thank you for the private messages. Thank you for all the comments in the comment section. We enjoyed this a lot. I think this segment is much funnier like this, with all this things going on. We will have more of this in the pipeline if things go.
Is the this like the I and the you?
Yes.
So
yeah.
There must be a song for this as well.
I'll find it.
I know. You know that one. Sweet Caroline. Dun, dun,
This.
Wait. Sweet sticky nose. I am you. This.
I'm sure there's a better one.
Yeah. Okay. We can search.
There's a better one.
Yeah, we can search for the next episode of What Do I Know? Clearly, we know nothing. See you all when I see you. It was a pleasure to be.
It was a blast.
It was blast being in your company. Bye-bye.
Bye.